Okay, here we are again on Saturday, October 22nd, 2016, and I'm going to do the second part of my City of the Rock State Park Solar System Trail Walk. I'm going to take you real quick out to Mars, show you the inner solar system again. Again, the first sign here is just for the sun, which they have right here, and then to scale, all the other signage is for Mercury, Venus, Earth, and then Mars. And then I like to call this roadway here the asteroid belt, which they don't label, of course, but we have to cross it to get to Jupiter. Jupiter's a sign way down there. I'm going to pause it real quick. Okay, here we are at Jupiter, and as you can see, there's the roadway. And there's the signage over there, and the rock column that holds the main legend. Again, I'm going to pause it real quick because we're going to go down to the planet Saturn down here, which you can't see right at this second. So we're going to pause. Okay, here we are. We're coming up on a sign for Saturn. And I believe the scale I set up for this was... I used the kilometers for inches, and I'm going to have to check on the scale. What I'm going to do is just take a tape measure and measure from the sun out to the inner planets and figure out what kind of scale. But I believe it's set on the kilometers. So anyway, here we go to the outer solar system, and this is really the beginning of our walk, because I didn't do any of the walk beyond Saturn in the first video. But I think someone really did a good job of setting this up. As I say, I provided the scale for them and some of the data, but what they did is they ended up with the outer solar system, like the planets Uranus and Neptune, on high ground, so you can look back and see the inner solar system, which is really neat. It's not going to show up that well on this video, because it's just going to be some real tiny signs off in the distance. But I'll try to hold the camera still. And we have a big windmill over there, which is your guide to where the signs are. So anyway, I think I figured out the other day that sunlight falling at Saturn is 90 times less light per square meter than falling at the Earth. So you can just factor in for the planet Uranus, who we're coming up on here, it's damn near 400 times less light. And this is where Voyager got into problems. They really had to, when they did imaging at Uranus and Neptune, they had to do star tracking, just like we do on Earth to take astrophotos. And they had to slowly slew the spacecraft and do time exposures. And they were very successful at it, I may add. So here we are. It's the planet Uranus, 2.9 billion kilometers. So I imagine that's going to end up being 2,900 feet or something like that, as soon as I get the scale figured out. So now we're on our way to Neptune. And also, this is just a pleasant walk to take in the park. A nice trail, a walking trail, in its own right, without a model of the solar system in it. So, I highly recommend it. I think it's kind of a hidden gem of the City of the Rock State Park. I don't believe very many people know it's here. I think those that do might get a little lost after they get to Saturn. Because there's no intervening signage at all. So here we are. Not there yet. I have a textbook from 1848 that was explaining if you took a train from the sun to Neptune, which they call Leverrier's planet, that it would be, there's Neptune up there, it would take 13,000 years at the unheard of speeds of 35 miles per hour. They said it was 7,000 years longer than the time it had elapsed since the creation. I don't think they were very up to speed on the Big Bang Theory or the expanding universe, or that there were other galaxies or anything else like that in 1848. I was pointing out, I found litter out here at near Neptune. Bottled water, bottle of plastic water, empty. Someone must have gotten really thirsty walking all this direction. So here we are. There's Neptune. And we're going to look back right now. And down there, you see a white tank, and above it is a windmill for bringing up the water. And directly to the right of it, you're only going to see this on a large screen, is the signage for the inner solar system, which I can imagine is some 4,500 feet away, I think. Though we're practically a mile out, I think. I'll get that scale for you and I'll report back. Alright, so check it out. City of the Rock State Park. It's located in Faywood, New Mexico. And there's all kinds of other star scenes here, as well as an observatory. So, and the National Public Observatory holds programs here once a month, 9 months out of the year, from September through May or June. So hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye.